Hello there in YouTube. It's your boy Josh Ox,
It's your boy Ted.
and this is another episode of Sports Talk Tay and Josh. And this week we're gonna go over our top five, week one, top five. So we're gonna name our top five teams. We'll do our audible mentions, and we always show love to the bottom three, the bottom of the match. The teams is competing in the Caleb Williams sweepstakes. Those teams. But uh, let's see. So Tay, did you want to go first?
Yeah, I can go first. No matter.
Number five.
Uh,
Who you got at number five?
Number five for me is the team that shocked the world in the first game of the season. Number five for me is the Detroit Lions.
Ooh, jeez. Ah, so my number five, I'm stuck between two teams. Even
Mm-hmm.
though Detroit won, Kansas City still was in the game without their best receiver.
That's true. Overall, it
Number
was a good
five,
game.
I'm stuck between two teams at number five. In between them and the Dolphins, because the Dolphins had a good game against the Chargers, even though it was a high scoring game.
It was a high scoring game. I was about to say.
That was only the downside. I don't think I could put Detroit at five. Five's a little high for Detroit. Ooh, they may be like seven. They might be like seven. I'm gonna go with the Dolphins at number five. I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna go with the
Okay.
Dolphins.
Yeah. I actually, oddly enough, number four for me. I'm actually gonna switch my list up because I actually had the Dolphins a little higher, but I'm actually gonna switch them up. Number four for me is the Miami Dolphins.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Because
Ooh, okay.
number three might surprise some people, especially some people that we constantly uh deal with on an everyday basis. But I'll say you already there's no secret. You already know who it is. But yeah, let's just say
Okay.
our brothers at the TMS show will love the next pick at number three
Okay.
for me
Okay.
for me.
Okay. At okay. My number four, I got the Baltimore Ravens
Okay,
at number four.
actually,
They had a good, even though they had a sort of cake, they had a cakewalk the first game. They had the
yeah,
Houston Texans where they beat them 9-25
yeah,
without Mark Andrews, who didn't play.
yeah.
So I had the Ravens at number four.
All right, number three for me. Number three for me is the Dallas Cowboys.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. Okay.
They was convinced
Interesting.
that they was the only ones out of the top five that got a convincing win. Like literally, they have a convincing ass
Oh
whooping
man.
win. like
I'm out. Okay. Okay.
they the only ones, bro. They the only ones that got a convincing win. The only ones.
Yeah, so my number three team, I went with the Philadelphia Eagles at number three.
Okay.
I got the Eagles. Eagles top three because they had a good game against
Yeah,
the
that is.
Patriots. So
Yeah.
I put them at number three. Eagles. Even though they won at the NFC last year, they have to be
Yeah.
somewhere in there. With that squad, I put the Eagles at number three.
Yeah. Number two actually for me is the Philadelphia Eagles. Um, only reason why I wouldn't put them at the top spot is the fact that they let New England back into the game. Because when you look at the first half was like it was about to be a blowout. What is it, 25-7 at the time or something crazy like that?
Yeah.
So it was like, okay. But then second half happened. New England stopped making a run. I almost gave that game away actually. If he would have kept both feet in, we don't know. Could have been talking a different game. But
Mhm.
yeah, yeah, easily, yeah. It could have easily flipped for that game. But yeah, number two for me is the Eagles.
Okay, my number two team, I went with the 49ers. Number two, 49ers. Had a
Okay.
hell of a game. Went to Pittsburgh in the rain, demolished them, made them look
Mm.
bad. So I'm gonna say 49ers at number two.
Oddly enough, my number one team is the 49ers. That was my
Okay.
number one team.
Okay.
Just
I
a
went with another one. I went with I went with the Dallas Cowboys, even though I hate their guts. They put a 40 burger in New York City, 9/11 weekend. Ain't no way. That was embarrassing against a division rival. I'm not giving it to Dak. I'm giving it to their defense. They
The
defense.
defense
Their
did it. Yes,
defense.
the
It's
defense.
really their defense. It's not the Cowboys as a whole, but bruh.
It was the
40
defense for
nothing,
sure,
bruh.
bro.
40,
They
40.
they was up 21-0 in like half of the first quarter. They was up 21-0 in the first quarter.
Bruh.
It
Just for
was
that, I had
over.
to get.
It was
Yeah, I
over.
had to give them. I had to put them number one just on week one performance. They probably won't stay there at number one, but because it was between them and the 49ers because they had
Hmm.
the best first, pretty much the
Yeah,
first game.
yeah,
The reason I gave the Cowboys a little bit because it was against a division rival at home, so I gave them a little bit slight edge
yeah.
to it.
Like you said, not only at home on 9/11 weekend, like literally
Yeah, man,
on like
Bears them boys, man,
yeah.
jeez. I want to tell you who else took an L? The fans that paid and sat in New York traffic to see that game. They got hold that L, bro. That's an L, bro.
Bro,
Everybody get an L. The hot
I
dog stand guy, the the usher to tell you where to see that, they all got to take an L.
yo
40-0.
Barkley is like I got paid. I took a 1 year deal for this. Like he's literally already he already thinking about next season. He
And
already
Giants was low key they were one of my sleeper teams because you know how they are. Giants are like we don't know what they are. They little inconsistent. They could be good, bad. So I
yeah.
was like they had some nice all season moves. I thought maybe they'd be decent.
Yeah, but the
So
same question remains. It's the same thing like every other year. Can the offensive line hold up? And it did not hold up. Not one single
they didn't
bit.
hold. They fold like banquet chairs out there, bro.
Exactly.
They fold like. Let me start talking about the Giants. So honorable mentions. So one
Okay.
honorable mention, even though they lost, I'm still gonna get honorable mention Kansas City because they still
Yeah,
was in that
I
game.
got them too. Yeah, I got them too. I got Baltimore, and I also got
I got
Cleveland.
Detroit. I'll
Yeah, I
get
got
Detroit. Cleveland is another one.
yeah.
Anybody else? I'm
Actually,
forgetting.
oddly
Got
enough, for real, I gotta give love to the Green Bay Packers. I gotta give them love,
you
bro.
got you gotta get in love. They went into Soldier Field, even though it's
With a
really
new
not a rival.
quarterback.
It's really not a rival because pretty much the Packers always beat the Bears. Yeah, I say the
Exactly.
Bears fans.
Yeah,
It is what it is, man.
yeah,
I would say Jacksonville honorable mentions too.
yeah, yeah.
Don't
They
don't
are
forget about who else? I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. I want me to tell you, Shaka, the Rams. The
the
Rams
Rams.
beat Seattle,
Yeah,
bro. I forgot about it. So I had them on my list.
yeah. The Rams were definitely a sleeper. The Saints,
And don't
even
sleep
though
on
it was a 1-point win.
don't, and don't sleep on the Falcons. I told everybody don't sleep on the Falcons.
Yeah, but they could have been. The head coach can get himself fired the way he
Yeah.
calling that offense. Sorry, not sorry. He's gonna get himself fired with the way he calling that offense.
He ain't getting fired, man. They're gonna have a good year. Falcons gonna have a decent year. I'm not saying they Super Bowl bound.
Hmm.
I would say you can see the progress like they're getting better. It's one of those. Plus the division is weak.
Yeah, but you got to give the ball to your two weapons. You have to give Drake London and Kyle Pitts targets. I understand you got B. John Robinson. He gonna get his targets as well. But your main two guys is Drake London, who's your first round pick from last year, and Kyle Pitts. There is no way you should not have Kyle Pitts should have only 4 targets in the whole game. No way. Not just star player. He's gonna get
Yeah,
himself fired. He's
I
gonna get
gotta
himself
think of
fired. Keep doing that.
what about Tampa? Tampa beating the Vikings. A lot of people had the Vikings winning.
Yeah, but we kind of already
They, they
put that
they didn't
notion.
believe in Baker Mayfield. God did. I must switch you. Let me say that.
Well,
you
but
know, I got
it's not. It's not just the fact that if I have to really be honest with you, the Vikings were full goals last year. They just rubbing off this. It's literally rubbing off
Oh,
already.
no, they was full goal. They was always full goal. They was always full goal. I would say
yeah,
they good offensively. They defense is a little suspect, bro.
yeah. They defense is
Low key
suspect and the
suspect.
offensive line is suspect.
I'm
But
not. I'm not saying they bad. I'm just saying like
they're
they
no,
they should be better. The
it's
Vikings.
below average right now, bro. It's below
The
average.
Vikings. The Vikings should be better in my opinion,
Yes,
especially in that
easily.
division where
Yeah.
after Aaron Rodgers left.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So who is your bottom of the barrel? Bottom three teams.
Let's just go ahead and get them out the way right now, Giants. Let's just go ahead and get
Tex-
them out the way.
Giants is. We already know they the poster child this week. They taking L's all this week, man. Technically, both New
Chicago.
York teams took a Technically, both New
Yeah.
York teams took a L. Aaron Rodgers lasted 60 seconds. He was gone in 60 seconds out there. All this happened on 9/11 weekend in New York. Right. Lucky they
Yeah.
won the game. Both New York teams can't lose on 9/11 weekend.
Exactly. Yeah.
But
Um, I say another one, Chicago. I mean, they look like no matter who's that quarterback for the Packers, they end up losing every time. It
I
don't
would say
matter
the
who's the
Texans
quarterback.
too. I would say the Texans.
Yeah, but they got a rookie quarterback. I expect them to have some bumps. You know
Nah,
what
but
I'm saying?
Texans, even though the Cardinals are, I think, are tanking, they actually were still in that game against the
They still
Commanders. That's why I
competed.
didn't put them in the
Yeah,
bottom three. They competed
yeah,
very well for what they had. They
yeah,
technically almost won that game. Technically almost won that game.
yeah. There was one completion away from winning that game. Maybe getting to the field goal range to winning
Man,
that
I'm
game.
telling you, if they would have, we in the DMV guys, if they would have lost to the Cardinals, Ron Rivera got to go. Like, he got to go. Go ahead and pack those
Like
bags, get the
he,
moving
his,
trucks ready.
I will not be surprised his boxes are already in the locker room
Right.
right now.
If
Right
he
now,
don't make it to the playoffs, he a dead Coach Walker.
I think if he make the playoffs, he's still a dead Coach Walker. They want Eric Bieniemy to take that team over, bro. They really
He
want
got
him
it.
to
He
take
got.
that team
He
over.
might have to win a playoff game to keep his job. That's how much
Yes.
pressure he probably under. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, all right. I think we're going to end it here. I want to thank everybody for watching. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe.
Yeah.
Also leave a comment if you agree or disagree with our top five. We love to hear opinions. Just keep it cordial.
Yeah. Comment your five if you got a five. So comment your five.
Don't,
Let's see if it
don't, just
will
don't
match
go.
up.
Just don't go playing haters ball. That's what Dave Chappelle reference.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
showing my age. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't go there. Hate.
Yeah.
Don't go that way. Don't go that way.
Nah. So be on the lookout for week 2 next week. We're back at it, baby. We're back at it with
We're
the
back
power
at it
rankings. We back at it with the top five.
each and every week. We're gonna try to post them probably a little bit before, maybe do it Wednesday or Thursday
Wednesday,
before
Thursday.
Thursday night game. We'll probably do
Yeah.
something like that. All right.
Yep.
And
Yep.
also none of our power rankings include Thursday night game. That's
They
following week.
don't.
So
Yeah, that's the
yeah,
following week. Thursday nights are week 2, week 3, week 4. That's the beginning of the
yeah, the
new
week
season.
ahead.
So new
I don't
week in
want
the
nobody to
season.
say. I don't want nobody to say, "Oh man, the Eagles won. They should have been high because they beat the Vikings." All right, next week they might
Next
go up.
week, yeah.
They might go up. No, okay. All right.
Thursday,
Peace and
yeah.
Higgins.
Thursday just a continuation till Sunday. Then Sunday, then we go for Monday. After that, that's when we give our rankings. That's how it goes.
Yep.
That's how it's
It,
always
it, it
been.
makes sense. It makes sense. It
Yeah.
makes sense. All right.
That's how it's
All
always
right.
been.
Peace.
But peace and love, y'all.